Yo,
Yo.
what's good?
What's up? What's good, Nicky B?
Uh, I've been growing my hair out, actually.
That's nice.
What do you
Wait
guys
to the
should
mug.
do with it? No, not even. Just, it's like I don't want this to be the. You remember the documentary,
CC, what's up?
The Last Dance?
Yeah.
I feel like,
Let it go.
each who's. Hey,
Demon-
Demon. Hey, Mister. I feel
Demon,
like
what's
each
up?
haircut is like it could be the last one. You know.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like
So.
I feel like it's something men go through.
But then
right?
once it finally goes, I'd be like, damn, I should have never got that haircut. You know what I mean? I'll think of all the hairs that have been on the floor.
Exactly,
Be like,
yeah.
I should have held on to them. I should have cherished them.
That's honestly why I was always afraid to use brushes. You know, because brushes just pull out your hair. You know, people always don't people always hold up the brush and it's got like all the hair in it. It's like, doesn't that add up?
I never
Where does
brushed my hair.
don't you just go bald? I don't know how
Never
that
brushed my
happens.
hair in my life.
Oh
I
my
combed
gosh.
it. I like combs.
You like?
I feel like
yeah,
combs are. There's something satisfying about a comb.
I like the comb.
I don't understand a brush.
I like the comb.
A brush, you feel like a dog, kind of.
I use the brush now with the longer hair. Honestly, I got the wet brush and it moves through the hair nice
Okay.
once you get out of the shower. But I was always comb guy. I agree with you. I was
You are a comb
always
guy, yeah.
team comb.
Yeah.
Always team comb. But yeah, it's Menstruation, Demon. CC says mohawk. Hell yeah.
Justin's been letting the hair grow again. Justin looks great no matter what.
He does. The long and luscious. I would love to see it.
The thing is, mine's not luscious. It's just, I don't think I'm bald, but it's like it doesn't. It has like its limits, you know.
The hairline is like running a foot race like this way, you know?
Yeah.
It's like going this way. It's like
there's a fork in the road.
there's like a field goal right here, and two guys running back with the tarp running around it. That's what's happening. Everyone looks better with long hair. Even The Rock, Mr. says. Simple. That's so true. Lee, what's up, Lee? There was a girl on TikTok that saved all of her hair that fell out in the shower for a wig. Ew. How do you get shower hair into a wig?
Shower hair would be the cleanest hair, wouldn't it?
Maybe. Would it though?
I
feel like it gets all scummy.
You know what I have? I have a clump of hair. Every time I shower, I keep having to kick it out of the way of the drain.
Yeah.
I could just pick it up and throw it out.
Yeah. I remember one time I had my brush and I was like taking the hair out of the brush or whatever that gets in there, and I was like, oh, I guess I could throw this in the trash, or I could just drop it on the ground and pray that it goes down the drain, but it won't. It'll just clog the drain. I just had to get Drano. It was just like I did it. I was like, why did I even do that, dude?
When I lived with a woman, platonically,
Yeah.
she had her own bathroom, but her bathroom didn't have a shower, so she would shower in my bathroom.
Okay.
There kept being clumps of hair in the drain, and it caused an issue because I was adamant that I don't lose hair. I was adamant it must be her hair, and our hair was like the same color. And
I mean, her hair is also. Sorry, I don't want to.
it would cause fights, and I was adamant. There's no fucking way it's my hair.
Yeah.
And then I lived with my own. It was my hair.
Really?
Yeah. Because my first couple weeks when I lived alone, I was like, huh, there's still hair.
Dang, I thought like, well, she had longer hair than you. I always play the play the card like, yeah, my hair was too short to like to wrap. When I used to fight with my sister about it, you know what I mean? I would be like, my hair is too short to like.
I just wasn't being very analytical about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't picking it up.
That's okay. You stuck to your guns.
What's the weirdest place you've had a pimple?
Pimple?
Yeah.
I think either the lips or like the ass crack.
You ever... did it pop when you sat down on it?
Yeah. No, it's the worst part. I don't know.
Did you have to reach in there and get it?
I don't know what I did. I think I
Or is it
dude,
still there?
let's check it out, guys. No, I don't know. It didn't like pop. I think I have had pimples that you pop when you sit down. I think I have.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one in particular, because it's in such a weird spot. I I have tried to pop pimples on the ass, but I think after a while you just let them, like, you just give up on it. I just am like, I can't. I'm not gonna pop.
You can't be reaching on your ass.
Yeah, you can only pop so many pimples on your ass, dude. It's like,
you just accept that's how it is.
Yeah. And then you know what? It gets better. I feel like it's like the more you pop the pimples, the more they come back.
Yeah.
So it's almost healthy.
You ever had one behind your knee?
Yeah. That's a terrible spot. Yeah. Yeah. The weirdest part's like it's like on skin like this thin, right?
Yeah.
It's like so hold up the carrot like that thin. You know what I mean? On the webbings of your finger, dude. The ear is so bad. Yes, the ear is so terrible.
I hate a pimple that you can't what's the word? Conspicuously pop. Because you'll draw attention if you're going at it.
Yeah.
Like there's some pimples, like if it's behind your ear, you can kind of like, do this.
Yeah.
But if it's like right here, well, actually I have one right here. If I was doing this, everyone would know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah. And the nose too. The ear, the nose.
The ear. Nah, dude, the ear feels the best once it's popped. Oh my, it feels like you're getting one of your senses back.
Maybe.
It is so good.
The relief is good. Yeah. It's just hard to get there.
You ever had one under your armpit?
That's relieving.
Parts of the body.
The lips hurt so bad though. I think that the lip is probably the worst pain.
Yeah.
Just like a lip pimple, like right on the lip line here. I don't know.
I used to have until like as recently as like this past year, I used to get it like on my arms because so I don't know what came so
like here or up here?
Like on my forearm.
Oh yeah.
So like I don't know what came because I would get them and then I would wear hoodies to hide them, and that would exacerbate the problem. And then, cause remember, I used to wear hoodies in the summer.
Yeah,
I was that like insecure about it. But it's kind of like so. I'm thinking back, like it was like a chicken and the egg thing. What started first? The acne on the arms or the hoodies in the summer? And then this past summer, I just started wearing t-shirts again, and it gradually cleared up. But what do you think it? You know what I mean? Because it's like you have to get through those few days where it's bad.
You have to let it be bad.
You have to let it breathe.
You have to really let it
But you don't want anyone to see that.
Yeah. It's tough. Like, yeah, like, because sometimes you have, like, the Osmosis Jones fat-ass pimple, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to, like, go out with this giant whitehead, you know?
You ever seen a whitehead that looks like it's ready to pop and it just doesn't for some reason? And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's why in the summer, every 6 days, you gotta just get naked and sit right in front of the AC.
That's what you do. That's it. That's it. That's it, dude. I think they did that in Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, not really. I think they had a thing about the cold water over there to dry you out when you're shaving.
Oh, yeah. Do you do that here? Do you go spread eagle?
Yeah, I do a handstand. What is it?
I just be popping them.
Fuck yeah, CC. Solar Death Flames is sorry to bother you. Is the SF6 beginner tournament every Thursday? Yes, it's every Thursday. Solar Death Flame. You can use !Bato City to get the link. You got it, brother. Or check it out. It's an event in the Discord. You can check it out. We have a Discord now, Legends.
Oh yeah.
And there's a NickyBato category in it.
I don't even really know what it is, so you can hype it down.
We have a Discord server now where basically we can keep the community going. I'll put it here right now. !Discord. There you go, Mr. Rune doing it. Discord, CC's in it, Mr. Rune's in it. Everybody's in it. What's up, King Piggy? And there's a NickyBato category. And in there's like a place where we're just going to put all the new episodes. There's a general chat called Looking for Couches. And then the voice channel that's public to everyone is called Bato Nicky.
Yeah.
So you guys feel free to talk about the show in there.
Soon enough, we're going to have a girls-only meetup. A girls-only community meetup.
Yeah, it's going to be a girls-only meetup. It's going to go through on the Discord. Yeah, it'll be a Discord event. You will have the role Smoking Hot Babe, and you will be able to see it. Ethan just cheered 5 bits. Thank you, Ethan. What's up? How you doing, Legend? What is going on? Oh my god. Lee, yes, we are very excited for the Pokemon DLC just a couple days away. I didn't know it used a bunch of double battle strats. Okay. I gotta look into that. No, I didn't. I'm just hype. I want to know what this new Terra type is.
Dude, let's get pimples on our feet.
Pimples on the feet? On the bottom of the feet?
I just realized that's the only place I haven't had one. So let's start like brushing
like on the bottom of the feet
with like frying oil
or the top of the
night. Bottom.
You want to soak our feet in oil till we get
I haven't had one, and then we'll pop them on stream.
Cecilia said that's a wart. Oh, don't bring up warts.
Don't do that.
We can't bring up warts, Cecilia. You're opening Pandora's box.
No, okay, Cece, I don't agree with your premise. If you get a pimple on the foot, it's just a wart. I disagree with that. I don't think the location is what distinguishes it. This is like when people say if it's inside it's a rat, if it's outside it's a mouse.
Yeah, that's really funny. She's right. Finger two.
Oh,
I disagree.
Not going there.
Feet aren't porous. Yeah, but then they use a porous stone on the feet. Why would they do that?
Feet aren't porous. I didn't know we were at MIT right now.
Do girls get belly button lint?
My belly button stinks. You ever smell yours?
What do you mean? I would have to go down like...
No, put your finger in and then smell your finger. Do it right now.
I'm not gonna do it. I think that, yeah, my belly button would smell. I think that it smells.
But it's nice because you get high off your own supply. Like when you're alone after stream, do it. And then let me know.
Okay, I will.
You'll like it.
I'll put it in the Discord.
No, Lee, it's not about washing your belly button.
Yeah,
obviously,
there's no belly button brush either. How do you wash it? And like I said, I cover my belly button in the shower. I don't
you're a weirdo.
Mr. said TikTok voice boiling my boyfriend in oil. Oh my god.
So if it's on your foot, it's not a pimple. So that explains why I've never had one on my foot. Because even if I did have one, it wouldn't be it.
There you go.
What about in between the toes though? That could be a pimple, right? Yeah.
It could definitely.
Speaking of feet, when do you give up on a shoe?
You know what? I think I got to get rid of these slides. I feel like I've had these slides for so long, and my feet started like stinking. Like they started getting stinky. I think.
But
I think they're just foot sweat.
There's some value in that though.
You think there's value in just?
It feels like you did a hard day's work.
I get when I smell the foot smell.
I have a pair of steel toe boots. Why would I ever need steel toe boots? I have just here's the thing. You need a nice stinky pair. My question is maybe not when you throw them out. When do you accept that your shoes are not going to stay in good condition forever? Because you know the first couple weeks you're really anal about your shoes.
I see what you mean.
And you're like, I gotta wash it. I gotta brush off
this
dirt. When you're just like
going with the Clorox wipe on the side. Yeah.
And just accept that this shoe is gonna be like every other shoe I've ever owned.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have its life and it's gonna die.
I say a month is generous.
A month? You go. That's good. I'm 8 days maybe.
8 days.
Yeah.
I would say.
The
3
second
weeks.
Monday.
I'd say no more than a month though. 3 weeks. We'll call it. Be realistic. 2 to 3 weeks.
I usually have 2 pairs of shoes that I've worn the hell out of.
Yeah.
And that's like I do everything with. And then I have one nice pair that I do social stuff with.
Dude.
But it's not like dress shoes. It's just like nice sneakers, you know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I only have one pair of shoes that I wear, and then I have the last pair of shoes that was that pair of shoes for like when I have to like, I don't know, go in the mud or when I was doing work outside or whatever. But like I also have a pair of shoes that I've never worn. I've had them for a year.
Why do you have them?
Because I'm not done with that shoe. I'm not done with that shoe. I'm not used to having 2
Is there
pairs
a
of
moment
shoes.
that would call for the new shoe?
Yeah, maybe a party. I don't know.
You haven't been to a party in a year?
I have been, but those shoes, the shoes that I have right now are my party shoes. I have the shoe already.
But what would, regardless of the shape of your other shoe, would make you break in the new ones? What if the girl reading this wanted to go on a date with you?
Yeah, I would
You
wear
would break them out for that?
Yeah. You guys want to see the shoes? I'll see them.
I want to see your sandals too. You said they stink.
Okay, I mean you can.
No, give it to me right now.
You want to see a sandal?
Just give it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Here you go.
All right, you go get your shoes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not bad.
Here they are. There's this pair of
Bato, it has an after scent. The initial hit isn't that bad.
It's these Bruce Lee Vans. They have Bruce Lee on them.
Oh, shit.
And they say, "Be water, my friend," on the sole. And they have Bruce Lee on the bottom. And I just have never worn them. They're pretty
Dude,
fire. I love them.
That is awesome.
I love them, but yeah, I need my old shoes need to just break down, and then I can start wearing these everywhere.
Do you have any shoes?
Thank you guys. Hell yeah.
Do you have any shoes with his daughter on them?
Wait, Bruce
Lee's daughter. Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee? Oh, I wish. I'll get you those for Christmas. Imagine Jamie.
She's in that Asian movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
She was.
It was an all Asian cast. Yeah, the guy Jamie Lee.
Oh my god. Thank you, Cece. Yes, very fair not to wear them. Maybe there'll be a special occasion coming up. We have some milestones coming up. 50th NickyBato episode
50th is going to be a big one.
We're about less than 2 months away from 50th NickyBato.
Yeah, and we got to have an event for that.
Yeah.
I think you should plan, host, and clean up a party.
How could I refuse? We could go bigger than 24 hours. 50 hours.
A 50-hour party? Yeah, that's good.
A 50-hour, and we do every episode.
The guests have to stay the full 50.
The guests have
and
to
it's
stay
just the listening party, right?
Yeah. In chairs like this. If you can't get up.
Speaking of, I have no transition. I got my eye test.
Yeah.
I passed.
You did.
But
you have
know
eyes.
What, though? It's for my license. I passed. But all my life, I've been telling people I have 20/20 vision. And I was humbled the other day. This is my vision is 20/25, which is a step lower.
Really? I don't even know how they score that.
Weird grading system. Because I don't know if they're saying... Because if it's about the highest number, wouldn't 20/25 be better?
Yeah.
But if it's like 20 out of 25, that sounds like the 20/20 motherfuckers just have 5 less questions.
Yeah.
I don't know where they get the rubric from, but I think it was a farce though. Because I had it done at this, what's the people who do your eyes? Optometrist.
Is the numbers like lower, closer, bigger, far? You see far? You know what I mean? Like you're magnified or not magnified? Maybe that's it.
I don't know. I still think I have perfect vision.
I'm
gonna tell you my beef. It was a hallway, right? And the thing was at the end of the hallway. The light in the hallway was out. I don't think that's a fair test.
Yo, that's not right. That is not right.
I held up her phone next to it, but I'm far away. The phone light barely made a difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
They fleeced you.
Yeah. So I'm stressed because I'm at the bottom line. I know I'm not getting it right. And at the end, she's like, well, you didn't get the bottom line right. And I was like, fuck, man, I got to get glasses now?
Yeah.
And she was like, but good news is, in order to pass for your license, you only need to get the top one. Those are massive.
You just need to know the E.
You just need to know the first letter, which you could just memorize.
What the hell? Dude, a rock bottom is here. It says assemble everyone and Ash. That's it. What's going on, legend? Thanks for coming through. Casey is here.
I don't know what the numbers mean. Is it 20 out of 20?
Mr. says 2015 was like an Olympian archer. So the lower numbers are better?
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Lee, what do you mean you can't see top row? It's a giant letter.
Yeah.
It's like saying you can't read the Hollywood sign.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. I don't know if I can.
Look up the 20 vision. This thing Mystery sent.
Let's see it.
So I'm only 10 points away from like record-breaking vision.
You're only 10 points away. That's called being legally blind. Boop. Let's see it. All right. Thank you, Miss Rune, for the link. Let's see. When you have 2015 vision, it's sharper than average. In fact, it's better. Okay. Yet neither 2015 or 2020 is necessarily perfect. What the hell is this?
Okay, so 2025 is perfect, is what they're saying.
Yeah. Most pro baseball players have vision that's better than 2015. What?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Go up. That said, if you have 2030, you have vision problems. So I'm right on the edge.
I wonder what, like... Wait.
Oh, that's what it means. You're standing 20 feet away, but you see them as if so the second number is your performance in theory of how far away you are. So
doesn't it sound like a bullshit test? How are they estimating that? How are they?
You know what I could have done? Because she went to go sanitize the little thing that covers your eye. Yeah. I could have ran up to it and memorized it.
Yeah. Like Lee says, the baseball players cheat. That's it. They do. I would have never guessed it was that was
yeah.
It. I would have never guessed. Because how are...
So 2020 just means it makes sense what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's nothing impressive about it, though.
So that's what the lines mean? It's like a relative distance thing? Like if all the letters were the same size, this is how they would look this distance away?
Well,
That's crazy.
I want them to put me further away then. I want my vision to start with a 30.
Yeah. What's my vision then, like 2080? They're saying it's like 2040 is the cutoff for getting a license without vision restrictions. I like need glasses.
28 represents the height of visual sharpness.
Wow. Dude. Sign stealing is fun and cool, Mr. says.
Aren't you 28?
Yeah.
You should have sharp.
Like Lee said, they cheat, though. They get contacts and LASIK.
Did a baseball player write this article?
Yeah, what the hell?
It's on a site called All About Vision. The site has nothing to do with baseball, and they keep doing baseball weird tangents.
Casey said she just memorized the chart. She gets it every year. You have it memorized? Okay, say it off the top of your head right now. No Googling. Yeah. Type it in chat. But make the
I don't think
small.
it's a standard chart, though, because my first letter was H. Really? I don't think that's standard.
That's pretty... That's wild.
Yeah, we got a raid, by the way.
We got a raid! Let's hustle! Blazing Aura coming through! Gobi, what's happening? What's cracking? We're talking about vision. Vision. Rock wants to know what Kano's vision is from Mortal Kombat 1. Oh my god. Dude, Casey has it down pat. Dang. Deaf Podic. That sounds like you're trying to get a new word added to the dictionary. Deaf Podic.
I can't remember this baseball.
Yeah, the baseball, like, shoehorned in here.
Right about baseball.
What the hell, dude? Oh, whoops! I'm not. That's how good my vision is. I'm not on the baseball thing, dude. It takes excellent vision for an elite player to keep his eye on a fast-moving ball and swing his bat and take off. Why, dude? What is this about?
Was the headline of this article like about baseball, or does he just weirdly shift in the middle?
Imagine it's. We click this guy's name. He's a ball player. This is so weird. I would have never guessed, dude. Did you ever have glasses?
No. Nor contacts.
Do you feel like your eyes have gotten worse as you got older?
I think they've gotten worse, and I think it's definitely just because of screens.
Yeah.
I think they're blurring up my vision.
They have like blue.
But I think I have 20/20, and I think my test was a farce.
It was. It sounds like it was totally fudged.
Had this dumbass woman with her phone light standing next to it.
Yeah.
And she was very distracting too, because she was kind of thick. So I was like, I wasn't really looking at the chart.
Okay. Gobi, have you ever been distracted by a thick eye tester? Not testing the thickness of your eyes, but testing the thickness of your metal. Oh my god. Nick's like, I just see just see double D's. Okay. Rock said she was thick like E Honda.
All right. I ran into some trouble.
You ran into some trouble.
Do you remember how a couple weeks ago I told you Ollie got me Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
And it's been in my mind to return that bitch.
No way.
So I go to Best Buy with the receipt.
No.
So this is why I went to the mall, okay? I was gonna get the $75 from Tears of the Kingdom. I then use it to buy my mom a birthday gift because her birthday is next week.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is basically a net zero for me. I'm not losing any money. I'm not spending any money. This is basically like money I didn't really have.
Yeah.
So I give her Tears of the Kingdom. I give her the receipt. I'm like, can I return it? She said, yup. She scans the receipt and goes, okay, the money's back on the card that you bought it with. And I was like, bro.
No way.
No fucking way.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God. And then I went, wait, can I like do another method? And she's like, no, that's the only possible way. Like she talked to me like I was like trying to scam money or something.
What the hell? Oh my god. So now you have to ask Ollie for the money back?
He already gave it to me. He was cool about it.
That's really
That's
funny.
very awkward.
Can you imagine he got it and he kept it? He was like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah, I actually told him what happened, and he said HBD pussy with the the purple devil.
That is too funny. Wow, I thought you were gonna say it was too late to return. That is so that's just a security thing. Wow.
The gag that it was crazy. Like I was like,
yeah, am I like all right?
I was so humiliated.
I would have been like, all right, Ashton, come out. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. But what is that? What is that like scam? Are people getting receipts, buying a copy of the game from some other store to get cash, or stealing a sealed copy
or
of
they
the
think
game?
Maybe I stole it from Ollie's house or something.
That and the receipt.
Yeah, he had a game and
you know what I mean? It just it's
Yeah.
like weird to. It's a weird step to have. I guess it gets rid of maybe one particular.
But then, if
scammer.
you buy something with cash, can you not get the cash back?
Then you have to, right?
Right? They
you
have to give you money. We beat it to death on this show.
Yeah.
But what they're doing to cash is a disgrace.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It has thieves in shambles.
Yeah.
That is what, with all that, that's like, we were saying there needs to be a new kind of thievery now.
Because
Because
a new era of thieves, because thieves have never had it tougher.
they've never had
I'm
it tougher.
pro thief. I think thieves serve a purpose.
Yeah.
It keeps people honest. It keeps them on their toes.
Exactly.
Nowadays, everyone's all spacey because they know they can't
Everything's
get
all
robbed.
spacey.
You can't get robbed if everything needs a code.
Right.
And you don't carry cash on
Yeah.
you. No one's getting robbed, man.
Exactly.
I leave my wallet in my car every night and my car unlocked. Even if they took it, what are they going to do? The only thing they can get is Dunkin' Donuts because that's the only place that doesn't make you type your PIN in. In which case, that's actually a perfect crime for me because there's no way I could claim fraud on that. Because they'd be like, this is pretty consistent with what you always do.
Yeah. And dude, what is it with why did they stop making you sign or put in a pin with your credit card when you don't have to swipe anymore? They're like, oh, you just have to tap the card or put the chip in, you don't have to sign or anything anymore. What's up with that?
I feel like maybe that was like was that a COVID thing that they just never stopped?
Oh, you don't have to touch the thing?
Yeah. Or are they just saying the tap is that secure?
I don't know.
Because I don't like that.
The tap doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
With my debit card, I've always put in a pin when I was swiping that sucker. And now the tap.
But now we have an era
credit
of
never.
The worst thieves in the world because now they just pretend to be hot babes on the internet and try to get money from you. And I've had the score ran up on me from those thieves.
Or their royalty from a country you're unfamiliar with asking for a donation.
Or
right?
they're like a fake Amazon text like, we're missing your package, we need your info now. Now it's like, because people can't swipe a little cash, now they're going for your whole goddamn identity.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like,
They need to become let's just go back to the harmless
pickpocketing.
Yeah, the pickpocketing, the crooks. I want to be robbed at knife point. I don't want to have to. I got to be on the phone for 3 hours with Chase
I'd
Bank.
rather be robbed at knife point.
I'd rather be
robbed at knife point and lose $40.
It's over in an instant. Yeah, exactly.
And if you're pickpocketed, you kind of deserved it.
Yeah, it's like
kind of walking around with loose money.
Yeah,
like, you know
How do you, if you get pickpocketed, dude? How did you not feel a hand in your pants?
And I feel like I feel like it's even Steven. I feel like if the thief gets 20 feet away, it should legally be his money now.
That's it. Yeah, it changed hands literally. It's it. There's nothing you can do about it. So like Patrick and SpongeBob, that's my wallet. And then we don't have any more good shows like Monk or
There's
Psych.
no mystery shows now.
There's no mystery shows
No one's
anymore.
doing any cool crime.
No one's doing cool crimes.
You know, they say crime is down, and it is.
Yeah.
But it's not because society or people got better. They just made it harder to do crime.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Dude, I was watching this episode of Monk today. My uncle got done with Psych. Now he's watching Monk. So in the episode, the guy who is the criminal is like this director at a mental institution, and he killed the guy who they promoted instead of him and dropped a gun in the chimney. And he moved a crazy guy who believed in Santa Claus to the window room. That way he could climb on the chimney dressed as Santa Claus and stick like a fishing pole with gum on the end of it, trying to pick up the murder weapon and cover his tracks, because he knew no one would believe the guy that believes in Santa Claus seeing Santa Claus on the roof every night.
Wow. Dude, it's stuff like that. Not only like that with crime and stuff we need to bring back. We need to re-stigmatize mental illness, because we can't write shit like that anymore. People say it's stigmatizing, because of course that's a preposterous premise.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That used to be a cool little writer's glitch, though.
Yeah, it was.
Anything but they're crazy.
Yeah, it was the glitch. It was the cheat code.
And then we're all like, come on, we gotta treat everyone like people. And it's like, fuck.
They're taking thieves' crutches away, writers' crutches away. It's nuts. What's next? Dude, it was killing me. Monk was like, what's her name? Sharona?
Yeah.
Wanted to get paid, and Monk would never give people the invoice. He was just timid about it or whatever. And so then she was like, you have until 3 to get my money and pay me or I'm quitting. And then he looked at his watch and she said, no, till I count to 3. I was like, come on, man, that's so funny. They don't make that. We need to go back. That was white people's bread and butter. White writers' bread and butter. They need to go back to shows.
We also gotta get rid of cameras, man. You should
get rid of cameras.
No, you should be able to shoplift. Do a little bit.
Oh,
of
yeah.
I think it should be, once you cross the line of the store, it's yours.
Yeah.
Because then at that point, it's you have an object in public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have no claim on it at that point.
It's over. Dude, that's like, so my uncle got a DUI one time, and he was dropping off, like,
This guy's awesome.
Yeah. He was dropping off, like, he was with my aunt. I said aunt just to, put some seasoning on it, but they're dropping off their friend, and the cop came and booked him for the DUI while he was in their friend's driveway.
See, no, like, I disagree with that.
The cop said if you turned the car off, you would have been fine. And my uncle was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was, dude, can you imagine the cops saying that to you?
How come cops get all these little loopholes?
He said if you turn the car off, you're home. If your car is still on, I got you.
See, yeah, but he was on his property, right?
He was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a farce. So also with Christmas shopping, I feel like everyone has their little gadgets now. Like, what the fuck does anyone buy anyone nowadays?
Little gadgets.
But everyone has their gadgets.
Yeah, everyone
already.
has their gadgets. And...
Nobody has hobbies.
No.
If you know someone without a hobby, what are you gonna get them for Christmas? It's not a goddamn thing. And this is why I've been adamant that this holiday blows dick, man. Christmas is horrible, and it's not like it's the whole thing is insincere at this point. We have grown past the point of Christmas because nobody even knows what to fucking get anyone anymore. So we're all exchanging shit that none of us want or need, and all of us are worse off for it and have less money. It's a fucking farce holiday. You got people bringing fucking trees into their house. Like, it's not.
I think you're going two different. The tree thing went in a different direction. I think the tree thing went in a different direction. But about the gift giving, I think you just don't know what to give people for gifts. And also, too, you don't have to get anyone a gift. It's okay not to.
No, it's not. No, they put.
I feel like that's imposed on you.
The world is. It's not a Grinch thing. This is what people think. Is that I'm like mad that other people have loved ones and I don't, because it's not true.
No, I think that you have trouble getting people gifts. You don't have to.
You know how people take interest in other people's interests and hobbies? You know how people do that? They care about what the people they care about cares about?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. So I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It comes down to your character.
That's your hobby.
It doesn't have to be the hobby, though. You can find some other way to leave your inconsideration.
So I'm in Best Buy the other day. $70 shorter than I thought I'd be. It's just fucking crooks. The rich get richer. They gave Ollie money. And I'm like, does my mom want smart lights? Like, what the fuck do you get anyone these days? Lights that you can command.
Lights that you can command.
And also, like, there's some, it's like, I was gonna get them, and then it said, on the box, it was saying the things you can do with the lights. And one thing said, set the mood. And I was like, oh, I can't get this for my mom. You had me until you said set the mood.
You should get that.
It's a weird gift.
You should get that for the person who gave you the eye exam.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we could do a retake, and maybe I could take you to Dunkin' Donuts afterward.
What is your line? If you know it would be a great gift, but it would just be kind of weird coming from you. You know what I mean? Like, well, say you had a female cousin who's been talking about this lingerie set, right?
Yeah.
And no one can find it, and you're at the mall and you see it. It's weird for you to get it. And you can check her off your list, and you're good.
It was on her list?
No, like she's on your list of people you got to buy gifts for. Like, if you just get that, you're done.
The lingerie set that she wanted. You're saying that you know. How do you
know she? Because she's been like posting about it. But nobody else in the family can find it. You guys are all spread out, right? You live in different areas, and you see it, and you're like, that is a good gift, but can I get it?
I'm
not talking to him. She's just like, my mom said, why is his cousin talking about lingerie? She's posting like on her Insta story, like,
yeah, and it's just being thoughtful.
Yeah,
I think you get it.
You would?
I don't. Yeah, I think you do.
Okay,
why not? But you say we all knew, you know, you have to kind of get people on your side first.
I think you could get it, but you can't be there when she opens it. You got to mail that one.
No, you can buy it, but you can't buy it alone, I'll say. What if you did that? What if you bought it with someone else? Your money, though, you still get credit for the gift, but you're like, oh, my sister was there when we bought it.
But is that weirder? Is it less weird coming from your sister? Just because it's girl to girl, then, I guess?
No. I'm just saying you had someone buy it with you. You can't buy a sexually charged gift with another person. You know what I mean?
But does your sister just absorb some of the weirdness then? So then it's like split up?
Well, maybe it ends up there. But in the situation, at the cash, you know what I mean? It's like, think about this. I'm buying lingerie by myself. I said, I'm getting it for my cousin. Or going up with your sister, you put it down, say, we're getting it for our cousin. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What is...
I don't care what the people in the store think.
Okay.
I don't think you have to give them an alibi. Would your cousin feel weird opening that, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. She asked for it.
Right?
Like, it's something that she really
didn't ask
wants.
You for it. She asked.
It's something that she wants, though. And you know what I mean?
Get it. If there's a family thing you have to go to, say your gift didn't come on time, I'll just mail it to you.
I feel like it's weirder.
I would just mail it. No, because I don't want her to open lingerie in front of her whole
Well,
family.
you just have like a mug of eggnog, and you're like,
One of my aunts, though, I've looked her in the eye while she opened it. She's so fine.
oh my god, dude! You know what? I got my gunkle a dildo, a glass dildo
I
for
think that's
Christmas
fine.
2 years ago. Because he said he wanted a turkey baster. I was like, that's a stupid gift. Why would I? I don't know. I mean, he wanted.
I think at the end of the
kitchen
day,
stuff.
you want the good gift. Like when my
Yeah.
grandma got me forks.
Yeah.
Good lord. If she got me a fleshlight, I would have been ecstatic. But she got me a goddamn fork.
Yeah.
Because I would have said, Grandma, this is a...
That's the thing.
I think I wanted the Gia page.
You got me the Gia page. And she's like, look, Nick at the map. And she's showing like that X-ray into the cha-cha. like molded right after. Dude. Now, my uncle said he wanted kitchen stuff and he wanted a turkey baster. So I was like, what's about the same size? And I got him both things. I put it in the turkey baster box.
That's a good...
And then it,
But that's a good alibi because then it's like a gag.
It was a gag.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you have a hot female cousin? And if so, what's
I
her
don't really
name
have
and
any.
address?
No, I don't. What's the ask behind the ask? Exactly, Mr. Rune, exactly.
Okay, so I think the gift I... Oh, so, first of all, it's bullshit my mom's birthday is a week before Christmas, because then you're double dipping. You know what I mean? I got to come up with two gift
My brother
ideas
does
back
the
to
same
back.
shit.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, how selfish can you be to be born near Christmas?
Well, Nick will be happy I did not get him either a fleshlight or forks. Wrong. He would have been happy with the fleshlight. Wrong.
A forked fleshlight.
A forked fleshlight. Lingerie for your cousin. That's such a crazy.
But you know what? It's like, I think about it because my birthday's near Thanksgiving. If they said, we'll just do a cake after Thanksgiving dinner, I'd flip the table. I'd be like, it needs to be two separate things.
You know what would be a really funny thing is if your birthday right before Thanksgiving, you asked everyone to go out to eat at Boston Market.
We all got turkeys.
Yeah.
So I think the gift I got is really gonna murder, but then I in a fucking week turnaround, I gotta come up with something else.
And also Venmo Ollie for more money. Ollie, that first 75, it didn't go through. Can you resend it? Casey says my mother got knocked up in high school. She wasn't planning a baby period, much less a Christmas baby. Nick is like, it just had boom.
November babies are the worst because then you know they were knocking boots on Valentine's Day.
But Mr. said, remember Mr. was telling us that his grandpa made the beast with two backs after that baseball game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Good
pretty
for him.
crazy.
The beast with two backs.
The grandpa's word, not mine.
So, I think my neighbors have mutinied against me because you know how my inspection's been out since October?
Your car inspection?
So what I like to do is I like to park at the very end of the road facing the dead end.
Yeah.
Because I know a fat-ass cop is not going to drive down there and flash his light and see.
Uh-huh.
He might do it if I park right in front of my house on a road where there's no extra work where he would have to go to the end and back up. So I liked parking at the end of the road.
Yeah.
Then one day I got a note on my car that said, if you're going to park here, please park as close to the end as possible to fit as many cars as we can. Which I think is kind of an inappropriate note because it's a public fucking road.
Yeah.
You really can't tell me I can't park there, especially because people park in front of my house all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
I don't write notes on their car.
Right.
So that happened. So I've been doing that, and I thought we'd reached a harmony. As long as I was as close to the end as possible.
Yeah.
No one would say anything. Until 3 days ago. There are signs up now. So, you know how that section I'm talking about where there's the road and then there's a turn, but then the road keeps going past the turn?
Yeah.
So that's like kind of like a mini cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it's like road, two roads meet, one road keeps going to a dead end like that.
So that section past where they meet to the dead end, there are 4 signs now that say this area is permit only. And I don't think it's real. Because what fucking permits are you talking about?
Yeah.
None of these cars have permits on them. I went through to each car. Not a goddamn one has a permit on them. So I think they all talked. And one of them might just be a handyman. And he threw up some fake signs to keep me out.
Fuck that.
So now, every day, I have to park in front of my house in full view of the police with my expired inspection. And I just, I didn't think it would come to that.
That's
You know what I
fucked
mean?
up.
It's
yeah.
like really nasty.
Get a life.
Like-
That's nasty.
I remember one time I parked, not even there, because I park where there's a spot. Because the college kids all park in front of my house. Because I live next to like a college house.
Yeah.
They
it's
all
just a
park in
street-
front of my house. So
Yeah.
whatever. If I have to park a little further away, I just do that. I don't fucking spaz out and start
Dude.
writing notes on everyone's windows.
Yeah, that's street parking, bro.
Yeah, that's what
Get-
street parking is.
Yeah.
And one time I did that once, and a lady left a note on my car that said, "You can't park here. I'm pregnant." Well, first of all, whose fault is that? And why are you? I just think if you're that pregnant where it's hard to walk an extra 10 feet, maybe you just shouldn't be leaving the house.
Just don't.
Let your husband do the dirty work. I don't think the signs are real though. Do you think I should call their bluff and keep parking there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Let me see what.
What are the? I want to see a picture of the signs. I don't know if you have one, but I would like to. See
They're
like, what did they? Do they?
They're
look-
suspiciously bare.
What do they say on it?
They
Do you
just
remember?
say this area is permit only.
It
And
sounds
it's
like
very vague. It's very vague to say this area.
It sounds like this was written. It's like a. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound like signs are usually no parking or permit parking only. It's not like a sentence written by a 5th grader.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That I think is the tell, and it's set up it's 4 signs that are like squaring that section
They just
off.
glued them to your car, so no matter where you park, you're like, oh, there's signs here.
Yeah, they're very bare. Do you remember the beginning of Tropic Thunder
Yeah,
where it says this trailer has been approved for audiences?
yeah.
The first time I saw that movie, I was like, I thought they were real trailers for a second, but in the back of my head, I was like, that was weird that it said this trailer has been approved for audiences, because I knew that wasn't the right phrase.
Right.
That's what I'm going through right now.
Yeah,
There's something
yeah,
off about the phrase where I'm like, this area is permit only. I'm like, it's not very technical.
Dude,
you
should trust it. You should trust it.
Trust
That's a snap
the gut
judgment thing.
instinct.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm looking at all these. None of these cars have permits on them, and I'm like, these motherfuckers, these 4 houses got together
yeah.
and mutinied me.
That's nuts. Dude, you should trust it, because that reminds me of that Malcolm Gladwell thing. I think he had in that book Blink that he wrote, there's a story in it about like a art museum that got donated a piece that was like, one of a kind, whatever, blah blah blah. And the experts are like, whoa, where's the piece? Is this it, or this is just the replica? No, this is the piece. And they show them all the paperwork and everything. And they're like, okay, I guess it. Then they bring in like other experts, whatever, I don't know what they are, connoisseurs, people that would be really familiar with the work. And every time they brought them in, like 2 or 3 people, they bring them in alone, and the first thing they say is, whoa, did the check clear? Or like, did you keep the receipt? It turns out the thing was a fake. It was a fake, and they got scammed. The museum got scammed into getting this piece. And if you analyzed it, you could not tell that this was a fake. It was such a great replica, but everyone instinctively knew. All the experts, people super familiar with the work, instinctively knew that something was off with it. It was pretty crazy.
So I'm going to get pictures of these signs. And we'll talk about them next week. But I disagree with it would be worth the supposed parking ticket, because this parking ticket would be insane now.
Yeah.
It would be not only are
It
you
would
at a
be
bad
parking.
spot and inspection. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking $80.
Dude.
That's a whole new Ollie Venmo.
If I think that Nick should do it, and if the ticket comes in, then we have to all pay it. We'll all pay it. You're doing it for the information, dude. Imagine if your neighbors wrote a fake parking ticket and inspection ticket.
Yeah.
You go to pay it, and they're like, "Well, we didn't have this on file, but now that you're here," and you're like,
You know the uppity apartments across the street from me?
"Yeah,
That they kind of like just indented the road and made spots.
Yeah.
But they're still on the street. They're still street spots.
yeah."
They just kind of like indented the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote notes too if you park
They
there.
did write notes. I remember.
Why
That.
the fuck is everyone writing a goddamn... Am I the only one who just parks where I can and doesn't
Yeah.
think twice about it? Why does everyone feel such a claim to a public road? Why? I'm the only normal neighbor there.
Absolutely.
I'm the one who doesn't bother anyone, and I'm somehow the one who gets home invaded still.
It's like it's like, do you want to live in like a
society?
A society,
That's
yeah,
the social
a
contract.
city, an urban area, like, you know what I mean? Even a suburban area, dude. Like, people park on the
Yeah.
street. Have you ever had like people in the suburbs, or you're going to a party in the suburbs and everyone's just parked in front of people's lawns? You know what
It
I mean?
feels
Doesn't matter.
targeted at me specifically.
It-
I don't know that anyone else is getting notes on their car. It's like no matter where I park.
Yeah,
Believe me, I would love to park in front of my house, but it's never an option.
yeah.
And last I knew, there's no such thing as pregnancy parking, is there? Unless you're at a hospital, but I don't even think then.
Dude, get a cone. You know what I mean? Get a cone and leave it in your spot.
Also, I'd like to, speaking of pregnant women, I have to apologize to Rihanna. Because she did the Super Bowl show, and I said it was horrible. And I said, if you knew you were going to be that fucking pregnant, you should have given it up, because you can't do what's needed to entertain the entire country, okay? It wasn't just like it was a Rihanna concert. She didn't
it's
dance
not
at all. She had no guests. I
It
thought
was
it was
the world, right?
It was the world. The Super Bowl. And so I kind of said, insensitively, maybe, I said, I'm not the one who got her pregnant. This isn't my fault. She should have given it up if she's going to be that pregnant.
So now you have an
And
apology.
I was rolling with that narrative for almost 9 months.
Uh-huh.
And then recently someone said to me, so you think pregnant women should just disappear while they're pregnant? And I had no rebuttal. I was wrong. I don't think pregnant women should disappear, and I think Rihanna had every right to do the show. So
What a
I'd like
turnaround!
to say I'm sorry to Rihanna.
Well, on behalf of Rihanna, I accept your apology. I thought after 9 months you were gonna say, I'm now pregnant.
I feel this way about the Johnny Depp episode too. In retrospect, I don't like Johnny Depp, and I wish we didn't do an episode that was generally pro Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I almost wish now he got abused more. I don't think Amber did enough.
Amber should have done more.
Yeah. And I think now it's almost like totally 180 where she's my problematic crush now.
Well, maybe
What's the biggest...
honestly, it's
you have
kind of
any-
like, another thing is like sometimes guys just don't know how good they have it.
What do you mean? Johnny Depp didn't know how good he had it?
Yeah, being abused by Amber Heard in that situation. Well, you would have loved it.
If we could go back in time, you know what I would have said about that situation?
What?
Not my problem.
Not my problem. Yeah. Well, I liked the pageantry with it. I liked that we had a nationwide court case. I liked that Johnny Depp was pulling up to court like blasting like Exodus, Bob
It felt
Marley
like the 90s
shit.
again.
Yeah,
With,
yeah.
like the
I was
MJ
like,
and the OJ trials, yeah.
We got court on TV now with funny people. Oh my god. Hi, Possums! What is up, legend? Thank you for coming through.
All right.
Nick just said he leaves his car unlocked.
I deserve to be robbed. I think... All right. Casey said, I think you were right. It's not about hiding while pregnant. If she had a private show, the people attending have a choice whether to go, knowing it might be limited. The Super Bowl is different, and it was boring, and I like Rihanna.
Oh,
It
shit.
was objectively boring, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was probably
But
one
my issue with that is, let's take a look at Katy Perry. She can't sing.
Yeah.
She can't dance. She can't write. She can't do a god. She's not even that hot. She put on a great show. So, sometimes you just gotta run the bill up to get some good effects and stuff, which I don't think Rihanna did.
Yeah, exactly. Do what the Netflix guy did, the 47 Ronin guy did. Just say, I need more stuff. And she's in the military. Katy Perry's in the military? What?
I don't know if she's in the military or she's super into the military.
Really?
But a lot of her music videos have like military cosplay. She also has the racist Egyptian one.
Oh, yeah.
The Dark Horse.
Yeah. What in the world?
I always thought Katy Perry was... This is the thing about Katy Perry. I don't think she had... I not only do I not think she didn't have a great song, I don't think she had a good song. I don't think she had one single moment.
She also had super homophobic songs.
Yeah.
Out, like
that was how she broke through.
Yeah.
I Kissed a Girl, of course, the other one. What was the...
The other one was like, You're So Gay.
You're So Gay, you don't even like boys. Yeah. She came in calling
and those songs had just been scrubbed.
She came in calling everyone the F word.
Yeah.
And became a global phenom. And it's, and the thing about people who don't first of all, not liking Beyonce is, I feel like that is a bit at that point.
Yeah.
Obviously, Beyonce makes great music.
Yeah.
But people who don't like Taylor Swift, I don't think you have to love Taylor Swift's music. But at least Taylor Swift had these big moments with her music. And I just don't know what Katy Perry... I feel like I'm being gaslit in a way about her stardom. Because I never thought any of the songs were that big or like transcendent of like a moment.
No. I think the closest one was California Girls, maybe.
That's true. But that was also a weird... She said that was a rebuttal to Empire State of Mind. And that kind of hits me in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
She heard a black guy rapping about New York, and she was like, I gotta put you in your place. I didn't like that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they're all freaking weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of her stuff is weird. Oh my god. It's nervy of her to be a judge. Boom.
She is conservative Republican. She had a very religious upbringing. Then when pastor kids break, they break hard.
She coattailed off Gaga.
That's true.
Damn.
But did they ever collab?
I don't know.
I mean, Gaga and Katy Perry is the ultimate hydrogen bomb coughing baby. But anyway, all that said about Katy Perry, and her halftime show was good.
Yeah.
So pregnant or not, Rihanna. I take back my apology to Rihanna.
Well, you take back
I take it back. I take it back. Yeah.
But I think Rihanna.
I wish in the moment the person who said that to me, I had all these points in my head.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I fold very easily.
That's true.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll never say anything like that again.
The degrowth, this root says.
Hey, you know what? I like Johnny Depp too.
Did you guys ever kiss a girl and like it? NickyBato Stan asked. No.
I'm hoping to one day.
I'm indifferent.
Do you have any moments in any of our episodes where you're like, I wish I hadn't said that?
Yes, but before we say that, don't you think it would have been cool don't you think Rihanna sold out a little too quick? Like she just did start like
she could have done more of the
she should have done
replay stuff.
We should have done Music of the Sun too.
Yeah.
That's my goal. Music of the Sun 2, I think it's like my perfect timeline.
It felt like that album was just like a waiting period for her to be of legal age, and then the people in charge of her were just like, okay, you're a sex symbol now.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna make every song. Like S&M, man. What that did to me as a kid. Remember that song S&M?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, she has that other song that's like Suck My Cockiness, Lick My Persuasion.
Yeah. Rude Boy.
Rude Boy.
What Rude Boy did to me. And my blankets as a kid. I mean, you could have broke that blanket in half. It was totally off Rude Boy.
You remember when SpongeBob was at the house really cold and it was like a sheet of ice, a glass? Oh my god. Dude.
Okay, so I actually do love Rihanna.
I wish there was a jaw drop emoji. Possum says.
I've gone back and forth on Rihanna 3 times now.
4.
4, yeah.
This is so funny.
So what's your verdict on Rihanna?
My verdict on Rihanna, I like Rihanna a lot.
You like her, you don't love her?
I don't know if I love her.
Would you be with her if she asked you?
Be with her romantically?
Yeah.
100%.
If you had Rihanna and another wife, you would love Rihanna more, you think?
Never, no.
Do you think if you had 2 wives, let's revisit this.
Okay.
And to love them the same, would they have to be courted at the same time? Or could you love one completely and then build another one up?
I could do it all.
No, what do you think would be what do you think would be harder? Courting 2 separately, equally loving them, or establishing one and then getting a free agent?
Which would be easier?
Yeah.
Easier courting them at the same time, I think.
You think?
Yeah. Because if you think it would be easier with one already there, I feel like you're subconsciously neglecting.
But the second one doesn't exist yet. So it's kind of like she's bringing new juice.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to make sure that you...
Oh, you're neglecting the first one is what you're saying. Yeah. But it's like if you get it... Okay, I'm not going to say that. What I was going to say before I realized how bad it was. It's like if you get a second pet. You don't stop loving the first one.
Second pet!
Oh
my god.
No, I didn't say it. I stopped myself.
Oh, dude. Slow down and think about it. NickyBato Stan, you have a wife. Tell us. If you got a second wife, one, do you think that there would be any what would be just tell us. Would you love a second wife?
If you're doing them separately, are you going on triple dates or are you doing like every other day with each one?
Both.
Or you're just they got to get along.
It has to be all open. All open. All open.
So you would say, just so you know, I always have 2 girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's like 2 girlfriends with you are like the Sith in Star Wars. There's always 2.
There's always 2. There's no even 50-50. Really, NickyBato Stan.
He has a wife and he's saying that?
He has 2 wives. NickyBato Stan actually has 2 kids. Do you love one kid more than the other? Be honest.
Every parent.
None of them are going to watch
Every
this.
parent has a ranking.
You think?
I'm positive of it.
Yeah?
I think about, dude, if I had kids, I would know which ones to run to.
Well, okay. We'll ask you, what do you think your mom's ranking is?
I'm 1.
And we'll ask
easily.
Casey,
I'm 1.
what's the ranking?
I'm clearly 1.
Clearly 1. Okay,
Clearly
between
1.
Brandon and Travis.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think? No, I'm saying between the runts. Who's next? Who's dead last?
Ooh. I don't want to go there. Do you?
Do me.
See, it's a little uncomfortable, isn't it?
It is.
You think you're all tied?
No. Me and Tony are my sister.
You think? I think out of all the relationships, so I think
my daughter is my favorite. You sicko, NickyBato said. You're sick in the head.
But I think it makes sense that
the
girl in your family be last. Because I think out of all the combinations, mother-son click, dad-daughter click, mother-daughter usually don't click, dad-son never click.
Yeah.
So
never click.
Mother-daughter I think would be the third on that.
Yeah. Mother-daughter would be the last.
Yeah. No, dad-son would be the last.
Dad-son.
Because dad-son gets like violent. That turns into like murderous. Yeah.
That's that's Baki. That's it.
I would argue to say every dad is in hell.
Every dad? Just being a dad?
I think it's like being a cop. It's inherently bad. So what are the things you regretted that you've said?
What a transition. Try to think. Do you have anything that I said that's crazy? I guess the thing that's so fresh in my mind was that I said that I was glad that that lady got beat up.
Oh, that was.
I guess maybe
that was a little.
maybe it's a little strong, but I want to clarify that it was in response to her saying that the kid should be locked up for life.
Yeah.
It was not.
It wasn't
just
a general beating.
It wasn't just a general beating of a person, but it was just like, it was like she said that about that kid, and I was like, dude.
Do any of us have regrets about anything we've said about a man? Because I feel
man?
like all of our regrets. I'm trying to.
You said the Johnny Depp thing.
Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it revolved around Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Regrets. More stuff that I regret saying.
Speaking of regrets, you know when people look back in their life
Yeah.
and they go, I wish I had done more. I wish I'd done that.
Yeah.
I was thinking today, like, my adolescence. You know what I wish? I wish I'd done less. You know what I mean? Like, I think about how much I cared about going to prom. If I could do it again, I would negate that experience. I just wouldn't do it.
Not go to prom?
Yeah.
That's the big thing you reflect.
Like, no, like stuff you felt like you had to do in the moment.
Yeah.
That you just, as an adult,
Okay.
you're like, that sucked.
But what would you do instead? Would you do anything or just nothing?
I'd stay
It's
home.
not important.
It's not important.
Not important.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't have a single memory from it. It's not a warm spot in my heart.
Okay.
There's a lot of, like, debate club, too. I wouldn't have done that. You know what I would have done? I would have gone to school from 7 to 2. That's what I would have done.
Casey says, I do. Something I said that I regret. Wow.
Twice.
Twice!
All right,
Oh my god. So you just don't remember it. Like, I guess it was overblown. I think that these moments are overblown,
yeah.
and maybe, but I don't think that they're inherently bad, though.
No. I would have skipped every Christmas if I could do it again.
Why do you hate Christmas?
I think it's...
I
Everything about Christmas to me feels insincere. You know that...
don't know why it has to be like everything.
Those
about
warm
Christmas.
moments that people get on Christmas, I don't get them. I get them on Thanksgiving, I get them on birthdays, and then I get them on the 4th of July.
But I feel like you have people all around you that care about you genuinely. Why would you feel?
But
insincere?
I don't think Christmas really taps into that. I just don't. I think it's a holiday put in to get us through the winter months. That's what I think it is. I think it is like every Christmas as an adult, I just couldn't. It's not like I hate it. I just could not give a single fuck.
He
about
said
it.
it's Jesus's birthday. Duh.
Now we're talking possums. He said women should just start beating every man who makes eye contact with them. But we've been on that.
Yeah.
And then the man should throw her a crisp $20 bill too.
Now, is that sincere?
That's sincere.
That's sincere?
Yeah.
What if Christmas was that? What if they
Christmas
put that
was that,
stipulation?
If there was a holiday where gorgeous women beat you up and then
Yeah.
you have to pay them, that would be like, I would be looking forward to that year round.
You'd have a kid.
Almost to the detriment of the rest of my days.
You'd have... There's a bar for that in Japan, Possum says.
There is. They smack the shit out of you.
They have that one too. Well, I don't know if we're gonna
Say it.
where they give you a hand job while you do karaoke.
No, that was our business that we were gonna start.
Yeah, sorry
It doesn't
guys.
exist yet.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Don't look.
That's
that
actually
up.
an idea you had, and you keep making me practice it with you every night. And you say one day you're gonna get it up and running, but we have to keep practicing.
I still hit those notes though, Possum said. Dude. You texted me about 2025.
That's my vision.
That's your vision.
Yeah.
I thought it was the year when you texted me.
Well, it's probably going to be a great year.
Why do you say that?
Just because I feel like every other year is great. This
I
year
feel
was
like-
a good year. Next year is going to be a bad year.
You think the even
2025
years are bad?
Yeah, I do. I'm not superstitious, but I have this one extremely superstitious. New Year's, better than Christmas, obviously. Any holiday where the point is the vibe is better. And not the point of exchanging bullshit none of us need or want.
Why is that the point of Christmas? I think that you...
I didn't make it that. I'm a
It's not
victim of
it.
this.
It's not the point of Christmas. I think that you have just fallen for the capitalist propaganda.
I support the people who say put the Christ back in Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm on their side.
Yeah.
I wish we would. Make it a Jesus holiday. Leave me the fuck out of it. Same thing with the war on Christmas. Obviously, it's not real. I wish it was real. I wish it was real to the point it was totally pushed out of public life. And it's only the people who it really means something to that
Yeah.
are studying it. You know what it is right now? Hanukkah. Did you know that?
Hanukkah right now?
Right now it's Hanukkah.
I didn't actually...
Yeah. You didn't know that. The poor... That's another thing Christmas does. It overshadows the Jews. These poor guys are going to work all week during Hanukkah.
So do you think Hanukkah is a better holiday than Christmas?
Yes. Because it seems very sacred to the people who are celebrating it, which Christmas doesn't.
I disagree with you 100%. I think that Jews don't take Hanukkah seriously at all.
But I
Most
think the
Jews.
ones who are celebrating it do.
You don't think the people that celebrate Christmas
But I think
take it
no, because
seriously?
everyone celebrates Christmas. Even Jews celebrate Christmas. That's how fucked up it all is.
But that
It doesn't mean anything to anyone.
No,
If it
but that's
means
not.
something
That
to-
doesn't make the Hanukkah celebrated by Jews different from the Christmas celebrated by Christians. It doesn't make it different.
No, but I think if it means something to everyone, then it means less to everyone.
I think that you're just putting a limitation on the capacity that people can enjoy something.
I don't get it, man. I never have.
So you would think that, Jewish people aren't going crazy, like, with the gift giving or whatever? You don't think kids feel the same way about getting gifts and, like, doing whatever and, like,
I think they do, but I think they're more in tune with the actual holiday if that's what they're doing during Hanukkah. Whereas
I don't know why it doesn't translate to Christmas.
Like, I feel like a lot of people who celebrate Christmas obviously are not Christian, of course, not in any serious way. And they celebrate Christmas at a very superficial level. And I don't get those fuzzy feelings from
Okay, so why is the war on Christmas and not the people who have turned Christmas into that? Or who turned Christmas into that? Because both celebrations are going on at the same time, the capitalist Christmas and the Christian Christmas. Why is it the war on Christmas and not the war on the people that are doing
Hold on, rephrase that. Because I think the war on Christmas is good.
No, I'm saying your war on Christmas. You are putting Christmas at the focal point, saying...
Oh, I
don't
get
like
what you're
Christmas.
saying. I get what you're saying. I don't like Christmas in how me and everyone I know celebrates it. I think it could be a serious holiday, but it's not.
So you're just indifferent to Hanukkah because you don't celebrate it.
Yeah.
Okay. But okay.
But Christmas is another thing. In recent years, not
But
so
that's
much.
the other thing is that you're not really religious. You know what I mean? You are kind of one of the people not.
But I guess there's one of those things.
celebrating
Okay,
Christmas
so other holidays, I think I spend it with people I actually like, and up until recently, Christmas was a holiday that I had to like go see my dad's family, and then go see extended family I don't fucking like, and make phone calls to people I don't like, and thank obscure aunts for $20 in a card. I'd rather just not have the fucking $20. This phone call was not worth $20. So I think now it's fine because it's mostly people. I'm seeing just people I like now, but I feel like Christmas is different than other holidays, and maybe Thanksgiving you can lump this in too, where you're forced to see people you don't like, who you don't even like feel like you're obligated to love. You're just kind of tangentially related to them, and you all hang out together. It's not that good of a time.
But I'll say that that's literally every single holiday.
No, it's not.
You're a grown
I disagree.
Until you're a grown person.
Halloween's not.
Yeah, it is. You go with. You don't necessarily go with. I mean, you can go trick or treating with your friends, but it's like your parents are meeting up with their parent friends. You're going with your aunts and uncles and your cousins.
Nobody combines Christmases though. You like nobody combines Christmases with their friends like you do Halloween.
But Halloween is still out of your control who you hang out with until you're an old person.
Yeah, I guess. But Halloween's more fun.
Yeah, you could say it's more fun in it. You could say it's more fun, sure. Because the people that...
I think the thing about Christmas is I just don't get it. You know who agreed with me? Rachel agreed with me. She agreed for a very different reason.
Why?
She DM'd me and said, I hate Christmas too. And I said, hell yeah. I thought I had a soldier. And then she said, everyone I love dies around Christmas. And I'm like, yeah, that's really sad. But
man,
that's... I feel like it's very different reasons why I hate them, right?
Yeah, she doesn't hate Christmas
I
like
could
you
still
hate
recruit
Christmas.
her into my army, though, based on that. You know how all armies use vulnerable info to recruit people?
Here, let's do a little chat catch up over here. Let's see, we got some chats coming. A lot. Let's see. CC says one of my employees is Jewish and I gave him off. You did what to him? No, I get it.
You
now.
gave him 8 days off?
And have been lighting the menorah in the store every night. Legend. Hell yeah. The Lee says that's what my ex would say when I asked why he never said he loved me. Makes it less special.
Okay.
Wow, cooked.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah. What do you mean? You're her ex?
No, I'm I think it has a bad vibe too. I think the cultural vibe around it is bad. I think Halloween music is cool, and I think scary movies are actually fun to watch. Mm-hmm. I think every Christmas movie is horrible. Mm-hmm. I think the songs are horrible. Every Christmas song is some pathetic, unloved loser saying he wishes that he had someone to kiss under the mistletoe.
Yeah.
Or it's like weird allegory where it's like, you're my gift. Like,
I think you should lean into this part of the argument. Because
this is cooking, right?
This is where you're cooking. The gift-giving thing, you're losing people. You need to lean into this and keep pointing out why Christmas is less
like
fun.
I think I'm not one of those people who's like, Christmas music already? I'll be sick of it. The point is, I start sick of it. I don't like it at any point. It's not like I'm like, oh, come on, just wait until 2 weeks at least. And no, it's...
Possum says, keep it up and 3 spirits will visit. 3 go.
Every Christmas song is a bell jingling in the back and some pussy whining about wanting to be loved.
Are you just talking about the Salvation Army guy? That's fucked up. No.
Oh, that's another thing. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh my god.
But I think you should seriously be building this part of the argument up. This is how you get people on board.
No, I'm not, but I feel like that's such a layup. I wanted to challenge
but you want to
people.
dismantle gift giving. I feel like that's impossible.
I'm not Yeah, I am actually.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer is all right. I second that, Lee.
I don't think gift giving brings anyone.
That's fine.
I don't think it's generally a net gain for anyone. I think everyone's just like, at the end of gift giving is like, I wish we hadn't done this.
I don't think so.
I think as a parent, it's probably awesome to see your child, like once your kids are grown, you don't have to get them gifts anymore. I think it's probably awesome to see your little kids open gifts. Now that we're all adults and we all have our little gadgets and our little treats that we can just buy for ourselves if we really need them, I think it's just a pain.
You just don't want to buy people gifts.
I do.
You're lazy.
You know when I want to buy people gifts? On their birthday, when I'm celebrating them.
So why can't you, like, I don't know. I guess you're just putting like a limit on how much you can be considerate in a calendar year.
It's too much. I go.
It's too much. You can just do that and not participate in the gift giving. That's fine.
No,
That's what I'm saying. I think that you are challenging it because there's this society. You feel like there's this societal pressure to give gifts to like people and whatever, but you can just not do it. You know what I mean? Just don't do it.
It's not that I'm against gifts. I don't think it brings the joy that everyone is saying it brings.
I think it does. I think on a
birthday it's different because you're celebrating one particular person, and it's cool that you and all your friends and your loved ones are making one specific person happy on this one specific day. When it's an exchange of gifts, I feel like most people are like, this was just a wash, you know?
Yeah, but I would say that if you the most people you're talking about then would be lazy friends and crappy gift givers. You know what I mean? Like,
but
it's
I
up
think
to the people in the relationship
age we are in right now, it's hard to be a good gift giver. Especially if the person you're buying for doesn't have any hobbies.
Well, what do you mean it doesn't have any hobbies?
Because you don't, or interests, so you just...
Well, what do you mean it has no interest? Do you know nothing at all about the person?
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you just trying to get something for Lee? And you just don't know?
We'll
Lee, what do you want for Christmas?
So, you know Jonathan, right? What the hell would you get that guy?
Me? I don't know. I have to think about it.
Exactly.
No.
Checkmate.
No, that's not a checkmate. How is that a checkmate?
You ever been to the mall?
I'm supposed to just come up with something to get your brother-in-law. No.
Have you ever
I'm doing your Christmas shopping. You want me to come up with a gift? What would you get, Jonathan? You want me to give you the answer?
I get him a gift card.
Yeah, you wouldn't give him shit, dude. Come on. Lee wants an iPad. There you go.
You ever been to the mall recently? Have you recently been to the mall? Have you ever walked around the mall? What the fuck are you supposed to buy at the mall? There's not a goddamn thing.
Pretzels, shirts.
But you can't get pretzels for someone as a gift.
Yeah, you can. What are you talking about?
You have to give it to them right away.
What if they're with you?
So you're saying the day before Christmas, I should rally up my family and bring them to Auntie
No,
Anne's?
you asked me what I could get at the mall. I just said pretzels.
You ever done a lap at the mall? It's awful.
Okay,
When in doubt, though, you can make a customized shirt.
Here's the thing.
That's my bread and butter.
Customized shirt is pretty cool. You can just look around and find something, but I think that is better. Like, people just think of stuff and then you can put together a little gift. Like, it's more like Amazon stuff, I think.
I guess.
Like, I mean, you can go to the mall. I feel like you don't go to the mall at Christmas and look for a gift. If you're at that point, you're buying Christmas gifts online. If you are at the mall and see something at any time during the year and you say, oh, someone would really like this, you can get that.
You know what I think I'm like?
What?
I think I'm like Gandhi.
You're like Gandhi.
I'm personally so not materialistic because I have such a clean soul.
It doesn't have to be that material, though. You can get them, you know what I mean?
So I have such a clean soul.
Yeah.
That I'm so happy with just love and vibes.
Yeah.
That I think probably I'm a hard person to buy gifts for.
No. I already got you a fantastic gift.
We're doing gifts?
No. Just me. Just me. See, we don't do gifts because that's the thing. It's like
it'd be a wash.
No, it's not. It's no.
Okay.
What the hell, dude? No. I have a clean soul like you. You said you're like Gandhi. It's so funny. I don't. No, I'm gonna get you a gift. I don't want you to get me a gift. I'm gonna knock your
too
socks
late, because
off.
I already got you a gift.
No, you didn't.
It's a great gift because I'm a great gift giver.
No, you're not.
It's gonna bring me no joy.
It's literally gonna be something that I return and money goes on Ollie's
and the
card.
money's gonna go back. Oh, I'm gonna buy it with cash. I will never know if you returned it. I will know if you use it though. Oh, okay. I'm not a big gift guy, but I think little handmade arts and crafts are a good idea. It's more special that way. I like that. Like that. Why didn't you say that from the start?
Fuck you. You could obviously do that. Mister, that's a great idea. Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm being snappy with Nick, not you. That's a legendary idea. Nick is being a little bastard.
You should be... I actually think the Christians should be grateful for me.
Christians should be
It's
grateful?
like I'm giving them back their holiday. I'm like, it belongs to you. It doesn't belong to me.
Do it. No, listen, I think you're right. I think you're right that Christians would be happy.
A bunch of grown adults.
But I don't know because
pretend to like the movie Elf 1 month out of the year. Or what's the Chevy Chase one?
National or Vacation.
Vacation.
The Christmas
Well,
Vacation.
that one's actually
one.
pretty funny.
I love Elf. CC,
There we go.
We're gonna have to ask you next
yeah.
month. Hold the line, CC. Hold the line on that.
Ask me when the best time is to watch a great movie.
When's the best time? To
Anytime.
watch a great movie? Anytime.
You know the best time to watch Elf? There's like a 2-week period. That's it.
Well, I like Krampus. That's a good movie. You ever watch that?
Isn't that a scary one?
Yeah.
So it's
but
kind of
a
cheating a
Christmas
little
scary
bit.
movie.
It's cheating though.
Well, okay. What is Halloween is scary.
Yeah.
Christmas is Christmas. It's not Halloween, it's Halloween. It's not like
No, I think it's kind of like a hybrid movie. It's like a Nightmare Before Christmas. You could do that either holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, the holiday movies are tough. Yeah, I think people need to be open-minded to watching them outside. But yeah.
Watching them outside of December.
Yeah. Well, no, I think just any movie, yeah, outside of the time that they take place.
But I think there's a huge shortage of quality Christmas content. And I think a lot of people just know people are going to like it because it's Christmassy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they had the pop stars slaving away to make Christmas albums?
Yeah.
And people bought those.
People
like
did buy those.
That's what I
can't
mean. The
believe
whole holiday feels insincere.
I think your heart's in the right place.
Thank you.
I think that we can't.
I think
that it's super. I don't know. I think that Christmas is super commercialized, but we're getting to the like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't be extended to the genuine like gift giving and celebration by like some people and the people who love you.
But I also can't give them an inch. So I can't be nuanced about this.
Okay.
I have to hate the whole thing. Because to me, I'd rather the whole thing go away than...
You don't want to...
Yeah.
You just... You like love, actually? I love love, actually. Also, Lee says, hate Xmas music and movie. What's Xmas?
A lot of people are agreeing with Nick.
I don't think... I can see the Christmas spirit drain out of Bato. Never. I love Christmas. Well, I just... that's how I am just all the time, you know? A genuine, sincere lover.
It's so funny. We have all these movies. We have all these movies teaching us the true meaning of Christmas. But do we even know the true meaning of Christmas?
I do. You maybe not.
You know what the true meaning of Christmas is?
What?
Going to the Chinese buffet.
Well, yeah, that is
love
pretty
shit,
fire.
man. Shout out all my Chinese people. Hey. No, they understand Christmas.
So there you go.
They
Christmas
understand
stuff.
there's money to be made.
Chinese people in movie theaters.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, shout out Regal and shout out Regal and Chan speaking on Raymond, dude. They get Christmas.
Now, what do you think? Should I do buffet or hibachi this year? Chinese or Japanese?
I think that we need to bring high quality buffets back. Where's the best buffet anymore? Newburgh?
They don't even have
Good buffets anymore. Last time I went to a buffet, I want to try a new one. Sick. Like not like got me sick. I was disgusted by how
it's
weak
like,
buffets are.
It's like no one has their fastball anymore. There's no love in the game anymore.
No one loves buffets.
It's like you used to be able to microdose buffets too, and they called it. You know what they called it? A salad bar.
Yeah,
we don't have those no more.
We don't even have those.
Regular diners used to have salad bars.
Yeah,
it was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
my God.
Regular diners used to just have that.
Now they still have the salad bar, but there's like cookies in it now.
Yeah,
or just empty trays. It's very depressing.
Dude, you know what's really funny is the best Chinese food buffet was just called China Buffet. The one I went to growing up. And it's really funny.
Got to the point.
They got to the point, but it's just really funny talking to people about buffets and being like, China Buffet. I love China Buffet. Because the name has become synonymous for me with what buffets mean. But I just call them all China Buffet now. And it seems like I'm being like racist. Oh my God. Demon of Song says, gotta go buffet, like old country buffet. You should go. What do you mean old country
like
buffet?
food?
Is that
like, mac and cheese and meatloaf and stuff.
Dude, hibachi is pretty crazy.
You know they say Americans don't have culture.
Yeah.
Like white people don't have culture. Such a lie, man.
It's a lie.
Mac and cheese is amazing.
Mac and
Fried
cheese.
chicken. Come on.
Oh, it's the name of a restaurant. Is that like a nationwide chain?
I think you
Or is
and
that-
your gunkle should come with our family to the hibachi on Christmas.
We should.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Oh, you haven't even put your tree up yet.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna
fuck.
put. Okay. You know what? I'm not putting the tree up. All right. I'm not putting the tree up.
Phony.
He's a phony. How am I a phony? How does that make me a phony? Because you had your tree up all year. By your logic, having a tree up more times than not makes it less special.
Yeah, it's not special at all. You're right.
Oh my gosh. You got up the tree last night? Hell yeah, Casey. Nice.
You have 15 solid days.
That was so funny. Last week you were like, it was too late. What are you gonna do? Man. What do you think is the good celebration for New Year's?
What do you mean?
Where do you
Like, I like being in someone's basement.
you like
I
being
really-
in someone's
I like
basement?
being in like a den.
A den?
Yeah.
A den? A
I
fire
think
is lit, maybe?
No, that's just the right. A den where there's like a door that leads outside in the den. You don't have to walk back up the stairs.
Okay, so
A-
one room basically with
Yeah.
access to
Because I think that's the
outside.
perfect vibe. There's enough people there, but it's not like a crowd, you know?
Yeah.
And you know what I like? I like being the only guy on New Year's Eve. Really
You just
easy.
want to be a guy in a room
real
full of
easy.
women
Yeah.
on New Year's
That's
Eve.
actually my vibe for every day.
Hey.
When do you think you show up to New Year's Eve? Like you can get there. You
Yeah,
can get there at like 6 p.m. Right?
No.
That is really pushing it.
Way too early. You can't get there at 11:55.
11:55 is great. You
Yeah,
in and
that's
out.
In
You
and
think you do the
out.
Irish goodbye.
Have you ever slept through a New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When 2020 turned into 2021,
Just slept through
I was
it.
watching. I don't even know who the fuck it was. Who are the Community guys? Joel McHale and Ken Jeong were doing like a little. Because you couldn't have crowds then still.
I see.
So they
were
were doing like a little
the stoop?
hybrid, yeah. And it wasn't moving me. I fell asleep.
That's tough. That is tough. Possum says at the sauna. You'd want to be at the sauna on New Year's? Okay.
I would like to do your idea on New Year's.
What?
The hand job karaoke.
I would
would
love
be a blast.
Dude, that would be a
It
blast.
would be a blast.
And the experience would be fun too.
Yeah.
Though oh my
Okay.
Dude, I would love to do hand job karaoke. A basement full of women, Latinx women, aka my family. It would be a bust. CC says it would be a bust.
Did you know in Texas they have drive-through convenience stores?
Really?
Like you just drive through and they hand you chips and shit.
really?
And it made me thinking how grotesque Texas is. There's nothing you can do on your feet. Everything you have to be in a fucking giant pickup truck for. There's nothing. There's no going in anywhere and saying hi to people. It's just
Dude, that's just been done for. That's just done forever.
Lee's gonna send me a pic.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see a pic of it. What's the drive-through convenience store in Poughkeepsie, CC? Mr. Ness, what song would you pick for handjob karaoke?
My immortal.
My Immortal. I would do Every Step You Take. whatever
Yeah.
that every breath you take's on. Yeah.
I think I think
In Illinois,
it's in the
there's
server.
oh hell yeah! Thank you, Lee.
I think anything designed around a car is grotesque. Like any infrastructure where they're like, the point here is that you don't have to leave your car is just unless it's a car wash.
This is so crazy.
Yeah,
Here, share
dude.
it.
It's like you're driving through someone's garage.
This is nuts. No way! I didn't think the racks would be up here like that.
Nah, you know what it is?
That's awesome.
You know how white people garages look like this? Like they have like an apocalypse supply of snacks. You know what they say?
You guys get breakfast there together? What a legend here.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Dude, this should go in the Misho channel too. The Misho worship. Oh my god.
You know what white people say?
What?
You know, if you buy a house but it's not like a big house, you know what they say? They say it's a good starter home.
Yeah!
It's so insane. They're not just happy you bought a house.
Yeah!
They're the way white people live. They're not us whites, because we're like we're down.
Yeah.
We're with it. Like the crackers, the real crackers. Their life projection is that like I feel like I've said this before, I feel like there's people who come at socialism with a totally different angle than me. My angle is that everyone should be housed, and I feel like there's people who are mad that they already don't own a house, and then that's why they're socialists.
Yes.
They're like, I don't really want to change anything. I just kind of wish I had all the same benefits that previous generations had.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really want a fundamental shift in how we house people.
Right.
I just think it's bad that I don't get a
Yeah. As soon as it comes for me,
Yeah.
then it's let's turn the whole
a
thing
starter
around.
home. What is your perception of life that owning a house is the first step?
Yeah.
And you just like it's Monopoly, like you just gradually get bigger houses. I'm gonna trade my small house in for a big house.
Big house. I'm actually getting a hotel. Is my 40-year
There's a
plan.
hotel in my backyard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my cousin is buying up the railroad.
There's a lot of people who are like, my parents owned a home when they were 23,
Yeah.
and I'm nowhere near that. And it's like, yeah, but you live in Brooklyn. Like, that's why you don't own a house, you
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Of course you don't own a house. You're not worse off. You're just downwardly mobile because you would prefer to live in a cool place like a city,
Yeah.
which your rich parents didn't. This is the thing, everyone acts like their parents were just some like they were like, it was like a milkman and a printing press guy,
Yeah.
and then they just had what's equivalent to six figures today. A lot
Yeah.
of people just don't want to admit that they came from money.
Exactly,
They're like,
dude.
my parents and my age were doing whatever they wanted. It's like, because your parents were rich,
Right.
and
It's
probably
called generational
it's called
wealth.
generational wealth. Some people's parents were not. Like, there's this idea that all of our parents had houses.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Like, now I just work 25 hours a week for a tech company that pays me $160,000, and I have to live in this little rinky-dink penthouse in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Oh, you poor thing.
man.
So that's why I'm a socialist.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, I call it Taylor Swift socialism.
Yeah.
You know how Taylor Swift's feminism starts and ends with how she's treated?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
it's never about how women as a whole are treated. It's just kind of about how Kanye West is mean to her sometimes.
Right.
That's her feminism.
That's her feminism.
And that's kind of like, so Taylor Swift socialism is these people that are mad that they don't have suburban homes, which are inherently harmful and first of all should not fucking exist. Single family homes should obviously not exist. Anyone who knows anything about the state of the environment or the growth of population knows that it's a totally backwards, inefficient way to house people.
Yeah.
But that's not what they say. They're just mad that there's none for them to buy.
It's all gone.
It's all
gone.
me.
It was finite.
Yeah.
It was finite and it ran out. Sorry. You were last in line.
You know what I wanted? I wanted a house that was 40% garage.
Yeah.
It's fucking God.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That is fire. Taylor Swift socialism. I love that. That is so spot on, dude. So spot on. When people that make six figures say they're poor, crazily, yeah. And yeah, Casey was at the drive-thru liquor store getting wine in her pajamas. I was in Illinois.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I actually think a drive-through alcohol store is a little regressive. I don't know.
Catch is kind of on board with that. Wait, you know, going back to white people, you know that song Sweet Caroline?
Yeah.
Did you know that that's like a song that like it just existed? There's like a non-techno version of it.
What?
I didn't know that Sweet Caroline was just a song.
I already knew it. Wait, you thought it was a techno song?
I thought it was just a techno song.
You never heard a bunch of racists in Boston singing it?
No.
Really?
Not until like it was like
I thought you were gonna say Sweet Caroline is actually about a 12-year-old girl. That would make sense. Most songs back then were.
I thought it was only the techno version of it, which apparently is just a remix.
Well, can we hear the techno?
Yeah, I'll try to find it.
This is.
I don't know if I won't play it now, but I'll put it in the Discord server. I'll put it in the Discord server, so we won't play it for the copyright.
I never in my life considered, like, even associated Sweet Caroline with techno.
I only associated with techno. I didn't know because it was like like you know, this like techno ass beat, and so the like boom boom bop or whatever made sense to me. And then I was like, I hear this slow version with the where to begin, and the instruments and stuff. I was like, what is this? The intro to a Pixar movie? You know, they did a cover of it. I was like, what's going on? Neil Diamond.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You
had no idea that this
techno song that you're talking about.
At every party I went through to growing up, they played the techno version of Sweet Caroline. They never played Sweet Caroline.
Sounds like you guys kept giving the aux to the same guy.
I think it was the same guy.
That's really funny. That has Gunkel written all over it.
Maybe. It might have been. Dude, the techno version of the Turn Around song. What's that song?
Turn around.
The techno version of that too. That one I knew that there was a regular version.
I really need you tonight. How does the techno one go? That's weird that they. I mean, I guess if you're gonna play that on the radio, you gotta speed it up a little bit.
It was that's where I heard it, radio. You gotta drop a link to the version you know, Bato. I have to find it and listen to it. It's not that popular, probably.
I don't think it's weird that you're more familiar with the techno one. I think it's weird that you're just now finding out that that's not the original version.
It's not like just this moment, I guess. It's been like, yeah. Dude, I didn't know for, my whole life.
Really
Found out about it in my 20s. Sweet Caroline is a song. I didn't get it. I'd never heard it before. And when people sang it, I don't even know if I thought people sang. I don't even know if I've heard the Boston people singing it, that meme or whatever. But
Yeah.
I think that if I did, I would have just gone, oh, they're singing the techno one without music, you know? What are they supposed to do? They're not robots.
Wait, it's the same cadence?
No, it's a little fat. You know what I mean? It's just like people have to do, they got to improvise. Most techno steals old songs, I thought. Maybe. I don't know all techno. TikTok techno for sure. They should call it Tech Talk because it's just a bunch of short techno songs.
Yeah. You know, when people say $100,000 is poor, they leave out the fact that they do anything they want at any given moment.
That's the thing.
They're not budgeting.
Being poor, yeah, exactly. You have no it's no consequence to what you spend money on. You just go, oh yeah, the money thing. I swipe the money thing. I spend some of the money that just exists. You know.
And I don't own a mansion yet. This is bullshit.
This is soft.
I'm a socialist until I get a little money.
Yeah. Jeez Louise, dude.
What's another thing we can cook?
Another thing we could cook. Do you have anything like that you like didn't find out existed until late in life?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Well, I told you about how I thought everyone had hot flashes, right?
I don't know.
And then I found out it's just for women in menopause. So I was telling people I was having hot flashes, which is something only old women have.
The hot flash is a thing.
It's a term for like.
That's just the menopause.
I don't understand what women got going on at all. You know?
Menstruation. I thought that's like when a guy tries to concentrate. You say you don't get like the whole menopause thing?
I don't understand and I'm trying to be supportive. I mean, I am supportive. I just don't understand it.
You just don't get it?
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, babe, I'm in the pad aisle. What size pussy are you?
What size pussy are you?
I mean, it seems like a lot to go through.
It seems like a lot to go through. What, period?
Yeah. I'm grateful it's not me.
Absolutely.
My God.
Thank goodness.
I would be a man in every life.
Least brave thing said on stream. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a Christmas present then.
What? A book on menstruation?
Yeah. Well, we could do the simulation for period.
I don't think women should have to work when they're having their period. But
Is
that's
this
another
you?
thing.
Is this you
I don't
piling
know.
up? Are you trying to like?
I don't know. I don't know when it's the
what's
worst.
Your pussy size?
I don't know when it's the worst. So what's the worst? Is it worse right before your period? Or is the period the climax of pain?
That's the thing. It seems like the only relief is in. It seems like there's period, pre-period.
Yeah.
The post-period must be the anticipation and horror of the pre-period coming soon.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like there's any relief.
And each era, I call that a period. So it's like the pre-period period.
The pre-period period.
And then the post-period.
This is the pre-period period.
Yeah.
This is the period of period. And then the post-period.
Like, you know when people say...
You're going to send us the chart. All right, let's see the chart, Lee. Post it. Oh, Lee, post it in the NickyBato channel in the Discord.
Like,
Post it in looking for
okay,
couches.
Not to sound ignorant. When women say, I'm in a bad mood, I'm about to get my period. I don't understand what they mean by that. I just support it. Like, I feel like... I'm not gonna... I just don't know what it means. I'm not judging on it.
I get what you're saying. You don't get the science.
I don't know the
behind it.
levels.
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one really
Not even
knows.
women know.
Not even women know.
Well, that's another thing. I feel like I'm bloated all the time.
Bloating stinks. I
hate it, dude.
I get the bloated feeling.
I microdose diets to stop my bloating.
That's what it is.
And then I feel like when I'm empty, I'm like, okay, I can...
You can eat it. Yeah. Mistress says some things we don't need to understand. Yeah, the Rock video. Because. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about periods. Wow. What a
So I guess that's
turnaround.
something that didn't answer your question because that's still something I don't know.
I see. Yeah. So you haven't found out about periods yet, but
Okay,
maybe
the fluctuating hormones that happen before your period affect everything, including your mental health. So then, is the period is a period like a release? Like you start? Is that where the downward slope starts?
did they just call it period because there was nothing as like ghastly and horrific that they could call it? This is just the period. You know, this is the period where nothing is cool.
The period.
This is period. This is
It's
the
like
period.
it's like there's the Holocaust, but then there's a bunch of other Holocausts. But when you say the Holocaust, you know what you mean. Not to say a period and a Holocaust are the same thing. I think even the women would agree a Holocaust is worse. If you say my period is like a Holocaust, I would say maybe you've gone a little too far.
That is such a guy with the microphone patting sweat. Like the period and the Holocaust are oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Lee, you got this off of oops, clicked the wrong thing. You got this off of Shopify.
Oh, if it's 28 days, when do you get a relief?
Let's see the chart.
All right.
Okay.
So you get 2 days every month where you do nothing. Because in the other 28, you're getting fucked up.
Okay.
That's what this chart says.
The lining breaks down. Menstruation occurs. So this is terrible.
Is that the period? Or is that the pre-period?
What's going on here? This is the thickening. The thickening. This must be like, you know, like after when you put a piece of spicy food in your mouth and swallow it real quick. You're like, okay, well, maybe it's not too hot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not gonna be that hot, and then it comes right back.
Yeah.
In the throat. It's a constant 28-day cycle. You guys have to be women all the time?
So wait, the ovulation, is that the period?
Uterine lining continues to thicken. Yeah.
We're so feminist. What other guy would do this?
I don't know.
We're learning and
None.
listening
We're
and learning.
Yes. We have another photo reference. Okay. This makes the period look great.
This makes ovulation look awesome. I wish I was ovulating.
The follicular phase. Ovulation equals feral horniness, which makes you really horny, yes.
Dude.
We should spend more time here.
I must always be ovulating.
Oh my god. Me too!
Rejection sensitivity. I got that. If you think about it, in many ways, I share the female struggle.
We all live this 28-day cycle.
Interpersonal conflict.
You bleed, but does my heart not bleed? Does my soul not bleed?
Nick, shut up.
Brain fog. Let's see. Tender breasts, joint pain, bloating cramps.
Well, it's not all bad.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
That's like a humble brag.
Yeah.
Oh, my breasts are so tender right now.
Oh no. Oh my god. If you could feel my tender breasts, you would know my pain. Okay.
Chair for Nick? What
are you saying? Chair for Nick. First, your body gets ready for the fertilized egg thickening, ovulation, and if the egg is not fertilized, your body cleans out to start the cycle again. And this was something I brought up. I had an idea that what if you just... No, never mind. I'm not going to repeat the idea. What if you got pregnant every time?
And then just
you wouldn't have the period. Yeah, just get pregnant and
just constantly getting pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
They do it at the doctor's office too. If you don't want to be sexually active, they just artificially inseminate you, and then no more periods. I guess then you would need, and then it would create jobs too, because you need more sperm.
Yeah.
People would need to donate sperm. You'd have more eggs for the rest of your life, right? Because then the eggs would stop dropping for those 9 months. So it would create jobs for a long time, and it would get rid of menopause because the eggs would be in you for so long.
You know what I think about jobs?
What?
Now that you say this, simple fixes to the economy. I've always thought this.
Yeah.
Every place should be required to be open 24 hours.
Agree 100%.
Then everyone would be eating.
Everyone would be eating.
And then we would live on we would be like divided as people into shifts. Like if you were a night shift guy, you would say you couldn't date, so that would be like a B shift. You couldn't date anyone in an A shift. You'd never see each other.
It'd be like how people used to be like, "Oh, I'm converting for marriage about religion." They'd be like, "I'm converting I'm
going to A shift.
I'm going to A shift."
It'd be like two separate populations. It'd be awesome. You disagree?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think that's great.
What-
I think I think there should be a lot more in place to let people live around the clock.
Yeah.
Whenever you
I
want
agree.
to. Whenever you want to. It shouldn't be like
Now we're on child abuse. Cece said we're child abusers.
there are some women that are addicted to getting pregnant, which is a form of child abuse. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean and having the baby? We're saying just get rid of it.
Yeah.
You have to get rid of it. It's like
At any point.
it's like a yeah. At any point. You guys just solved society 4 times over. Thank you, Mr. Rude.
So
The guy in chat just told us boom solved.
So the takeaway from this episode: women should be consistently pregnant.
Consistently pregnant, gets rid of the period. If you're consistently pregnant, your eggs aren't falling as much. So
And
then when you never get menopause before you die, gets rid of menopause. No period, no menopause for women.
Every business should be forced to always be open.
Every business should always be forced to be open. And we create the job of just jacking off for guys.
Bro.
But Nick thinks that pregnant women should disappear if they're pregnant.
You're right. That is, yeah. I should get the chair. I feel like I've really weaved my way through a lot of like those, like, you know, those lasers,
Yeah.
security lasers. I've dodged a bunch this episode, and now I'm caught.
It's over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Nicky Bato this week. We're gonna give Nick the chair.